For this dish you'll need 3 teaspoonfuls of soft brown sugar, half teaspoonful of salt, some white wine vinegar, but I don't have any, so I'm using regular vinegar, just under a cup of oil, sunflower oil, teaspoonful of Dijon mustard, about 1/4 cup of aquafaba, which is the juice from chickpeas. To make this simple dish, all you'll need is a hand blender and a tall plastic jug. Now to make this really couldn't be simpler. All I'm going to do is add in all the ingredients bar the oil and blend. So let's start with that. So to begin with, I'm going to need 1/4 cup or 60 mils of aquafaba, which is simply the juice from a can of chickpeas. Also pretty useful as an egg replacement. You can do so much with aquafaba or chickpea juice. It's incredible. You can make whipped cream from it, you can make a double cream, you can do an ice cream, and we're going to explore quite a few dishes on Food Tech 101 using this amazingly versatile product. Next I'm going to put in about half a teaspoonful of Dijon mustard. I'm going to add in the sugar, just about half a teaspoonful of vinegar, not too much, and a tiny bit of salt for seasoning. Then all you have to do is blend it all together. So let's do it. As you can see, so far it's just gone frothy, nothing like mayonnaise yet, but that's going to change hopefully once we add the oil in. So now the next stage really is to add oil in, but add it in bit by bit, and we keep whisking. And this process is going to take about 5 minutes. Okay, I'm about halfway through, and already we can see how thick it's getting. So I've added about half the amount of oil, and it's really thickening up well. So I'm going to continue this until we're done. And there we go, perfectly thickened mayo. Now this particular mayo is brown, but it's only by virtue of the fact that we used brown sugar. Had we used a little bit of white sugar, then we would have got a slightly different colour, but texture-wise, consistency-wise, that's worked really well. So there we have it, our vegan mayo in about 5 minutes. No joke, I mean you can't go to the shop and buy it quicker than that. And vegan mayonnaise, that'd be quite expensive as well. People think because it's vegan they can charge the earth, but really I use maybe 250 mils of oil, which costs virtually nothing, tiny bit of Dijon mustard, few herbs and spices. This literally costs pence to make. But if I was to buy something like this in the shop, this would be a few pounds. Okay, this would be for the cost of this in the shop. The amount of ingredients you can buy, you can make a whole litre of the stuff. So, but let's see what it tastes like. Wow, super smooth as well. You would not believe if you just tasted this that it had. You would not believe if you tasted this that it was vegan. It feels and tastes that rich and decadent. Now the particular recipe I used brown sugar, and that's what's giving it its slightly browny colour, a bit more like mustard. If you use white sugar, it'd be the more familiar white colour as well. So the colour of the ingredients you use can dictate what it looks like. But what is consistent though, or what needs to remain the same, is a ratio of the oil and the aquafaba, because that's what helps create the consistency. So the consistency is really thick and smooth and creamy. Once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget